Okay. Whoa. Bit of a climb here. Got a second video we're making here. Like I said, we're going to kind of branch off from the first video I made and talk about the three subjects a bit more in-depthly. I wanted to talk about Waco or Waco or whatever you want to call it. You know, it seems to it's a very fucked up situation, you know, with still the blood of Ruby Ridge still on the hands, still fresh. And you know, you got another government agency, ATF, you know, going in and, you know, basically embarrassing the government and what it stands for, you know. And they had a shootout, and I believe it was 4 ATF agents died and 9 Branch Davidians died. You know, basically, you know, the ATF surrendered only because they ran out of ammo. And, you know, the Davidians, they ceased fire. You know, they could have killed every ATF agent out there. They had enough manpower and ammo to do so. So, you know, you know, why would you antagonize people like that? And, you know, they, you know, what was it, 51 days of negotiations, you know. But you expect these Branch Davidians, where, you know, what are they, you know, in some people's minds, you know, radical religious fanatics. You know, what it doesn't matter really what they were, you know, they were American citizens with, you know, branches of the army used against them on American soil. And, you know, why would you basically come out to people who are, you know, bearing their ass to you, you know, mooning you, giving you the finger, and knowing that they buried a few people out towards the front of the compound and marked those graves, and yet they chose to run over those graves with tanks over and over. Why would you go out to people like that? How do you think you're gonna get treated when you get out there? But it's just really sad, you know. They're giving them the finger, it's really, and you know, they're basically, you got negotiators talking on the phone with a few people, you know, David Koresh, and then you got the head guys or whatever you want to call them, contradicting every agreement, every you know, settlement on an issue. They contradict exactly what the negotiators just went through, and you know, it's ridiculous. They even went to the extent to you know, run over the vehicles that were at the front of the compound, which, hello, you're destroying evidence from the initial ATF raid. You know, the second part of the raid was, you know, done by FBI, and they had backing of Delta Force and tanks, you know, just ridiculous, you know, what, you're using tanks and shit against American citizens. And, you know, they deny that they had military access to Delta Force, and that Delta Force wasn't guiding them in their decisions that they made, which was later proven false. And there is proof that Delta Force was there and was helping them with their decision-making tactics. And, you know, basically, when the fire started, you know, whether, you know, there's video or audio footage of the Branch Davidians, you know, setting up the fire supposedly. I don't know really who started the fire, whether it was the Branch Davidians or whether it was the FBI or the other agencies out there. But basically, it doesn't matter who started the fire. Why were the fire trucks brought to the gate, brought to the checkpoint, and denied access into the compound? So basically, you know, it was a high windage day. There was a lot of wind that day, and you know, basically, with all the holes in the structure that the tanks made while they were putting in the CS gas, was, you know, basically just created a hot box, a firebox, and you know, the wind was fueling this fire that started, and the whole compound just went up in smoke, you know, and a lot of people died. A lot of innocent women, children, men died because of that. And also, to go after all the fire was done and the investigation into investigation into the ashes and what was basically left of the compound. You know, the bodies were taken out and they're put in these refrigerated trailers to preserve their bodies so they could go to the morgue and have, you know, an ornate autopsy just like everybody deserves, you know. And the FBI, which the power to these trailers was under the FBI control, basically let them you know, waste or get hot. They didn't supply the power to the trucks and basically just destroyed the evidence once again. You know, it's ridiculous. You know, FBI, I can't even believe FBI was involved after their disrespect, I guess, at Ruby Ridge, or whatever you want to call it. There's different names for Ruby Ridge. But why would you let FBI, after, you know, what they shot a lady, threw Vicky through the window while she was nursing her daughter and hit her in the head. She didn't have a gun, she had a baby. What the fuck's wrong with you people? And this is the kind of organization that you let, you know, run shit? No. ATF, you know, wow, they messed up big time. But FBI, they just came in and just decided to put the rest of it in shambles. But all I got to say is we're not going to believe the government's final report. You know, we don't believe in none of that crap. You know, they're just covering their own asses. They'll say anything about anybody to discredit their name. And so basically, this video is here to say that we don't believe your shit. That's all I had to say today. We will make another video and break off into a couple other things. Hope y'all like my piano out in the woods. Here's an eagle. He's nice and broken. So, see y'all later.